welcome back. It's your brother, Spiritual Doctor. I'm back on Life in Northern Culture. The last time I was here, I talked about how people have been frauding their colleagues, and I've talked much on it to be careful on people when you are watching program, because there is a lot of fraudsters on the internet using our pictures to scam others. I talk much on it and how all this started and where my spirit come from. If you can remember, the last time I was here on life, I told you about how I was a child and the spirit come and took me to the river and how long it takes, and they brought me back. And that was how all this started. And for me, I'm not a action coming here to do action for people to know that I have spirit or anything. You see, dwarf, if you control dwarf, you have where you call them. We don't call dwarf unnecessary. That's what I'm a spiritual doctor. I control them in order. In a dwarf, my genes, I don't call them unnecessarily. That's why always when I'm here, I don't do action. As a spiritual doctor, I know how to treat them. I know how to control them. I won't let my dwarf become mad. I can't just be calling them unnecessary to be appearing anywhere. If you want to understand that I'm really controlling the genes, unless you come to me, spiritual doctor. Like I said, I'm here live on Northern Culture, and whenever you want to reach me, you call on 024 567 8913. Like I said, 024 567 8913, and you will get to spiritual doctor into bracket spiritual son. That's what I do. And as I said, don't be confused about someone's action. There is a lot. You yourself, what they have been doing, you can do it. It's just an action. So don't be confused by that. Make sure you understand what is going on before you push into. And I'm here to help, and I'm here to defend you. That's what I keep saying. Don't be confused by them. Like I said, me, when you come to me and you want whatever you want, like I said, I control the dwarf. I don't know what is beyond me. So that's why I'm not going to messing anything, either sickness, either anything or whatever. Because all the world, the dwarf and the genes, I own them and I control them. So what else again? So you don't have to be confused by anyone. How I does my thing is that sometimes if you need anything and you know that you are not afraid and you can come to me, I'm a son of river. And the genes and my rituals, my mami water, they are all in river. Sometimes when I'm about to call your money or charm your money to you, sometimes we can go to the river and sleep together, and I will do everything for you. If you know you can come with me on the river, oh fine, I'll take you there and you understand how I do my works. And if you know that you can't go with me on the river and you want to stay with me at home, I can go there in the night and sleep there, do all your job, and tomorrow I'll let everything, you see how everything go, and your hand will catch what you want and whatever you are there for. So it's your brother, spiritual doctor, the number one and only, the controller of all genes, the controller of all spiritual, the controller of all spirits in the world. That's why I don't do actions. I don't call them unnecessary, because as a doctor, I treat them. I can't be calling them anyhow. I know how they work. If you see someone there doing a lot of things, doing this, doing that, like an action, or he knows much, my brother, you need to take care and relax. Spirit is not about action. Spirit is about how you control them. That's why how I treat them, how I control them, how I make them in order. And that's why they call me spiritual doctor. It's not just by a name. It's about my action. It's not given to me just by a name. It's given to me by my action. As a spiritual doctor, that's how I work. So whoever in the world, outside, Europeans, Africa, any place, whatever you are facing, any problem, like I said, I won't messing any problem because I can do everything. Someone who is controlling genes, what is beyond him? Someone who treats genes, what is beyond him? Someone who controls dwarf, what is beyond him? Like I last mentioned the last time, there are some things they say Illuminati and all over, and that's what, and they use genes, you understand. Some of them use alien, and you know there is a lot of alien who are fell sick, and I brought them and treat them. When you want to see alien by face to face, if you want to understand there's really alien existing, if you want to understand there are really genes existing, unless you come to spiritual doctor into blackhead spiritual son, and I'm here to defend you. Don't be confused by those Sakawa guys. Some of them, they know how to talk, and that's why I'm here to defend you. The last time there was some two guys. One name was Emerson, and the other one was Williams. They are all from abroad. They complain about how the people have been stolen their money and what happened and what happened. I fought for them. Let's say by getting to Friday that the court will complete all and they will put them on remand. I don't joke by my work. If you lie and I get you, I don't forgive. It doesn't mean that I don't forgive people. I forgive, but what they does to people is really painful and sympathizing. That's why sometimes when I get those fake people, I deal with them severely to make sure that lying to someone who is really in need of help is not good. You yourself, ask yourself, if you are really into problem, you are really into much trouble and you need help, and you go and sold this, you sold that, or sell this and you sell that, and the person will take the money at the end of the day, it will be his end of stories. How will you feel? And that's very bad. That's why, like I said, I don't come out in life like this unnecessary. Sometimes the camera does not catch me, and as I said, I let the camera catch me because I control my genes. I don't let them do what they want. I let them do what I want. That's why I let the camera catch me. If you want to understand, spiritual doctor is not really lying unless you come to spiritual doctor. And as my brother and sisters, you looking at me, pick out the number and call spiritual doctor into blackhead spiritual son, and you will understand. Even like I said, my actions is not on internet like this. I'll do that and do that. I say, if you call me, I will tell you what is going on with you. Even sometimes you don't have to tell me your problem. I will tell you what you are facing. That's why I ask. So I don't act like a movie. I don't here to charm money. I'm not here to call spirits, because as a controller of spirit, you don't have to call them unnecessary. Do you understand? I'll call them whenever they are in need. I'll call them whenever someone is facing problem. I'll call them whenever somebody is really in a serious situation. That's why they say spiritual doctor. I treat them, I grow them, I control them, put them in order. I don't call them unnecessary. That's why I'm back here live on Northern Culture to let you know that your brother's spiritual son, I'm back again to defend you. Me, what I does is I'm out for you. What I does is I'm here to defend you. What I does is I'm here to correct what others have done wrong. Because you are my brothers and sisters. Because of we are all the same. I'm here to protect. I'm not here to spoil. As they say, whenever you are running, imagine you are running to a destination and you haven't gotten there, and you are crying for tiredness. My brother, are you really sure you are trying to go to your destination? You are going and you fell down and you are sitting down for people to come and pick you up without struggling to wake up yourself. What if someone is not there to pick you up? Are you going to remain there? That's what I'm saying. If you are not tired, don't stop. Find a way to get to your destination. Don't say because of they have lied to you. I've locked, like I mentioned in that area earlier, I've locked half of them, and some of them, their case is still on court, which I say it will be end on Friday, and I'll make sure they are in romance. So try to understand. Like I said, whenever you are watching the program and you doesn't understand what the person is saying, some of them, because they are being confused what he's doing, you can really understand that this person is lying. He turn camera like this, turn camera like that, and you think the person is a real spiritual person. My brother, be careful. Like I said, whenever you find out that where is going is really sending you to bush, you pause the program and make sure you skip to where you are going. That's why I'm here to defend you. A spiritual doctor into blackhead, spiritual son. After since my work, I told you that as a baby and the spirituals came and took me to the river. All my stuff, all my work tools and everything, they are in the river. If you come to me and you want to go with me in the river, we can go there like in the night, we'll sleep in the water. There is nothing will happen to you because I'm with you. I control the genes. I can let them handle you like the way they handle me, and you won't be hurt. You understand? And I'm not here to lie to you. Like I said, don't be confused by accents. We know that they say accents make minds perfect, but sometimes accents lies. Yeah, don't be confused by that algebra. You understand? It's just an express people truth, and make sure you understand how spiritual work. Some of them confusing make them do things, does things. Let me mention it again. Jinns or dwarf does not act like that. We can't just call them anyhow to come and do something. That's not what our ancestors was doing. We don't do things when they are not needed. I can't just come and see the charming man calling spiritual for you to see just because I want you to understand that I have spirit. You as if you think far, you know that there is something inside. That's why whenever I'm here live on Northern Culture, I don't do any accents. If you want to understand the real spirit, the real accents existing, you call spiritual doctor into Blackhead, spiritual son. Like I'm missing the numbers several times. I said whenever you are about to reach me, you call on 024 5678913. You can put Ghanaian zip code because I'm live in Ghana, Northern Religion, as our live on our Northern Culture television, and you reach spiritual son, and all your problem will be solved. And I promise you, there is no way you will regret on that. And I promise you, there is no way you will cry on that, because me, spiritual doctor, I don't lie. The controller of all genes, the controller of all spirit, the controller of all immunities, even Buddhism, Judaism, all of them, I control them. If you don't be confused and go to someone, because what he's going to say is going to talk about genes. But when he's gene sick, he ran after me. When he's dwarf sick, he ran after me. Some of them, their dwarf have gotten mad and they do unnecessary job. Some of them say, if you say do this, I'll do that. No, I don't do like that. You understand? I don't call my dwarf unnecessary. And if you don't know how they work, that's why you come live and sit here and say that and do. Don't be confused by accents. Accents make man perfect doesn't mean that you should understand accents. Sometimes people lie by accents. That's why I mean spiritual son into Blackhead, spiritual doctor. Any of it you call me, that's it. It's been defined by me. And it's not just by name. It's been defined by me by my work. It's been defined by me by my action. It's been defined by me by what I does. And everybody knows it. Ask anyone in all this Africa. I'm not going to even say Ghana. In Africa, if you ask about spiritual doctor, they'll tell you much about me. And as I said, when I'm here live on Northern Culture television, doesn't mean that I'm here to talk for you to call me and send me money. I'm here to correct what of them have done bad, because they have lied to a lot of people. Some of them have sold their properties and sent to them. There is some numerous of people who call me and they was crying. Sometimes I just try to calm them down and do what is right. The last time, to be honest, let's say it be like 3 days before, and one of them came. The person even came with the wife. They said when the last went to someone, the spiritual that fake scammer told him that before he will do you call the money or he will do whatever the person wants. You have to sleep with the wife before. Can you believe the person even sleep with the one who needed in help? Can you even believe the person used the person who needs help wife just because of his problem? Are you really sure, my brother? Do you think you want to do good? If you know you can't help, you pause. Don't come and confuse people. When someone calls you and he needs help, do you know why he sends you money? Some of them sold their property. If the person is not really serious about his problem, he won't get to you. So if someone is really hurt and he's in trouble and want your help, does that mean that because of food, you lie with the person? If you're eating and your brother haven't eaten and you sleep hungry, does that mean that it will help? No. That's why spiritual doctor, I'm here live on Northern Culture, telling all my people over and over again to be careful about how they act, to be careful about what they do, and make sure that, like some of them will say, whenever call me video call to confirm, whenever I can call you video call to confirm, but you are a fake person. I know you will be there, but what you are going to do will be lies. So what is the meaning of calling me on live? If I call you on live and you even see my face and you say lies, what does that have to do with? So don't be confused by people. I'm here. The reason why I'm always revealing those secrets to you is because of, I said, I'm here to fight for you. I'm here to defend you. I'm here to help you as a brother. I'm also a human being. But how to help? Because of how to handle people, because I have to control people. That's why our ancestors and God have really put me onto those situations and given that great spirit to help people. You know, when we talk about spirit, let me explain something to you. Spirit is been happening in the 90s. Let me tell you, and not to be confused, I don't use blood. human blood. What I say, I don't use blood is me. I don't use human blood. If there is not really a spirit existence, then when God asked King Solomon to use his son Abel for a sacrifice to him, it was a test, although. But when finally he let King Solomon understand that it was a test, why not he just tell him that, oh, it's a test, a test, you go. But he brought a bull for him to use for the sacrifice. It means God too like blood. That's why he asked King Solomon to use that bull for the sacrifice. He should have not let him to go and say it's a test. So don't be confused by others. Those fake pastors and those fake Malims, they'll come and sit down and say those this, those that. God does not do this. They are also confused. They are some of them, they'll do that and run to spiritual doctor, and I'll give them what they want and they'll go and use their. Now what I will start doing is that if any of them, their spirit, if they are going, some of them, to be honest, some of them, they have a little genes which is helping them. They're using them to access. Genes don't want calling unnecessary. So if they are here lying to people, calling whatever, and whenever they are genes sick, or make sure I deal with them before I get the genes order to them, because I go with my actions. That's why I'm always honest to defend with you, my brothers. I'm always honest to defend you, my sisters. I'm always honest to defend you, my fathers. I'm always honest to defend you, my mothers. You are the reason I'm here. If not, I wouldn't be here. You are the reason I'm recording this live in Northern culture, and to defend you, just because of I don't want you to be deceived by others. If I want, this camera wouldn't have able to catch me, but because of you, I'll do everything to you. God didn't just give me this spirit to sit down and use it by me only. That's not how it works. If that was the reason, then I wouldn't have get those spirits. God give me those spirits because of you. God give me those spirits because of all of you. That's what I'm here to defend you. I'm here to help you. Call me whatever you are facing. Call me whatever problem you are facing, and you understand spiritual doctor. If you want to meet me face to face, I will not even talk about call me, video call, and all other. That's their password. Just look at all program. Whenever anyone come and sit, and you can call me on video call to see. It's a password of them. Don't be confused by that. If you call me video call and so what? If he's going to lie to you, he still lies. And don't be confused about those small actions, because the reason why I say you shouldn't be confused by that is that genes don't work unnecessarily. We don't call them unnecessarily. We call them when they are in needed. We call them when they are really serious problem. That's how I deal with it. I do that. They don't know it. That's why they are confused, because I know all these things, because I treat them, I control them. I do everything. When the spirit sick, the aliens, Judaism, Buddhism, all the calculation of spirit and calculation of genes, I'm the one who control them. A lot of people call me to give them religions. A lot of people call me to come and treat their genes. Some of them can dare charm counterfeit, trying to lie to people, saying by this, saying by that. My brother, be careful. Like I say, whenever you are finding out those actions about a scam, the only thing to protect yourself is to skip that program and be safe. Don't be confused by anyone. Call spiritual doctor into bracket spiritual son, and I'll explain how spirit really does. Don't be confused by them and later on you call me and be crying. I always help because of I sympathize. I don't help because of you are crying to me, because it's your fault, not me. I'm writing what is wrong. That's why I'm doing. That's why I'm here. But it's getting worse too much. Think. You need to think and think. Don't be confused by actions. So it's my last warning I'm giving to you, my brothers, my sisters, my fathers and my mother out there all over the world, the Europeans, Africa, all the continent. Now, if you've been deceived by them, if you let them take everything and later on you come and be crying to me, sometimes I will help, but I'll make sure I deal with you too, because I don't want that thing to be happening. I've really solved a lot of problem on that. So call me whenever you need help. Anything. Like I said, I'm messing a lot. What do you need, and you get it from spiritual doctor? Someone who treats genes, someone who control all the spirituals, someone who control all the Judaisms, someone who control all the Illuminatis. Spiritual doctor is not just by a name, it's called by an action. That's why next time when I'm going to be here, I'll take you to the river where I was being held 3 weeks after 3 days of my birth, to show you what everything happened. I'm just here to tell you, to really remind you about what people have been doing on this internet. So next time I'll take you live on the river, and that's why I'm always here in live in Northern Culture, trying to help you people, trying to put you on others, and make sure you don't be confused by those fake peoples again. Try to understand things. I'm not here to lie you. I'm not here to prove you that I can charm money. I'm not here to prove you that I can let you fly. If you can do something, that you can, map does not show that you have it. If you want to understand that the person really has it and is really existing, unless the person did the action, it doesn't mean action by recording, action by helping your problem. They can charm. Just ask yourself, always they will come and charm money, always they come and call spirit. Ask yourself, when was the last time they solved your problem to you? That's what I say. Action does not mean that you should try. We know actions make perfect, but some actions too can take you into problem. That's why I say, if you are running or you haven't getting your destination, don't cry for tiredness. And that's why your brother, spiritual doctor into brackets, spiritual son, life on Northern Culture to defend you, life on Northern Culture to make all others have done wrong become right. Whatever you have, and some of them, there is a lot of people they have taken money for. For now, I'm doing a promotion on it. Anyone they have been scammed, even if the money is billions of trillions of dollars or any currency, my promotion is that I'm going to be returning every penny they have been stolen from you without taking any dime, to know that your brother is really here to defend you. And as I'm saying, that promotion is going to be ending by 1 month time. Anyone they have been scammed, anyone they have been thieved, anyone they have been lied, you call me and I will return everything to you. I will make sure I pay everything back. Like I said, you understand that I'm not here for money. I'm here to right what others have done wrong. That's why me, spiritual doctor into black and spiritual son, I'm live on Northern Culture to show my brother that I'm here for you. That's why God give me those spirits. I'm not here. How much do